Well, good morning, everybody. Welcome to your Tuesday.
Good morning.
Morning. How we doing?
Good morning.
Oh,
What's
I
wrong?
don't know.
You're off.
I don't feel quite right.
You have a blinder last night?
No. I had dinner at 4 o'clock. Maybe
Did
that's
you?
my problem. I did. I was hungry and I was like, well, I'm just going to eat now.
I had dinner at 4:30.
And then I went to the gym at 5:30 and did like a sauna.
Oh, after dinner.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Oh, no, I didn't do a sauna. I did a red light, an LED full
yeah.
She
body
doesn't
red
even
light
know what she did.
at 5:30. And then I was home by 6. And so really, I should be very well rested. But today I just feel a bit foggy. Foggy.
That happens.
I'm in a mood.
Careful with that. Oh, I'm in a mood too, but I'm in a fun mood. I'm in a Clint mood.
I could go either way.
Oh, God. That's always terrifying.
I'm sort of a combination of both.
Yeah, right. It's just like walking through a minefield.
Is it a full
which I
moon? Is
love.
there something in there? Is the Mercury in the microwave
No,
again?
half a moon. I saw it from the pool last night.
Oh, it's a half moon.
I was in the pool.
What
doing-
does a half moon mean?
Oh,
She
it
could go
means-
either way.
It means we should all pack up and go home. For
Oh,
the
my
day.
God.
We must go home.
We
Hey,
We must go back to bed.
is there no one in Victoria who can take out the top cop job? We've got to bring in a Kiwi. Out of retirement.
What?
Yeah.
So
That's the lead story on
I
the
saw
news.
it was a New Zealander.
Yeah, Kiwi. Kiwi, bro.
They don't have any crime in New Zealand.
Well, when I lived there, the cops weren't carrying guns. Like,
What were they carrying?
like
Water pistols.
yeah. Don't use the super soaker on me. They would have guns in the cop cars if stuff went down, but like police officers just every day walking around the street didn't
I'm
carry
sure
guns.
the selection process has been
Thorough.
quite extensive, and he is the best person.
And
for
he's
the
coming
job.
out of
Well,
retirement.
second in
Oh,
line.
what?
Yes.
Nah.
Yeah. He's been living it up at Shady Pines
Yes.
in Auckland. He's like, I've got a call from Victoria.
So we didn't
They want
find
me.
any cops in Victoria. We've gone to New Zealand, didn't find any there, so we've
Oh,
gone to
you know
Shady
what?
Pines.
I reckon it's more that people don't want to do it.
Yeah, I agree.
The job's too hard. It's too big. It's
Poison
too hard.
chalice.
Victoria's too cooked. They're like, no thanks. That is
Yeah.
a recipe for disaster.
Oh, well,
Give
this
it to a
guy's-
New Zealander.
Maybe we need an old school cop.
Maybe.
You know what I mean?
Maybe.
Bit
Where-
hard. Bit
Where
hard.
is Tom Croydon? We could have
Oh,
pulled him out of
that's what we need.
sort of pulled him out of retirement.
How old's Tom
He'd
Croydon
be in
now?
Shady Pines as well with the New Zealand cop.
What's his name?
John Wood,
No, the new police boss.
Tom Croydon.
His name's John
No,
Croydon.
no.
His name's Kiwi Tom.
Kiwi
Kiwi
Tom.
Tom.
Yeah, that's what we'll call him.
Well,
Kiwi
good luck.
Tom.
Yeah. We should get him on the show.
May the rules be stricter.
Kiwi Tom.
May the crime rate go down.
Executive producer Brody.
The new Chief Police Commissioner is Mike Bush.
Mike Bush.
Bushy.
Kiwi Bush.
Bushy. Constable Bush.
Be careful.
Maybe we'll just go Mike.
Well, what? No, what would he be?
Mike Bush.
Commissioner Bush.
Commissioner Bush.
Commissioner Bush.
Not Constable Bush. Jesus. Hey, guys.
Well, maybe that's what he is.
No, he'd be.
He's not Constable.
He'd
He's,
be-
he's the top
You know
cop.
what? I have faith that he's going to do a
He'd be better
wonderful
than the
job.
So do I.
A
So do I.
wonderful job.
Hey, coming
He's
up
going to sort all those naughty ratbag kids out,
on the show today,
allegedly.
Miles Smith is joining us.
Now,
This voice is incredible.
played in Melbourne last night.
Yep.
Crowd looked like they were having the time of their lives. Also did a little pop-up in Fed Square.
He did indeed. So Miles is going to be joining us a little bit later on in the show. We've got Mother's Day fast approaching this weekend as well.
Is this his song as well?
Yeah.
Were you just wondering why we're
I
playing
was
this
like,
song?
what is this song? That's his song.
That's his main song.
Yeah.
Stargazing.
That's a good song. I like that one.
That's a great song. That's why we got him on.
You can tell him when he comes in today.
Okay, I shall.
He's going to be joining us after 7 this morning. We got invites
Who's
to...
this one by? Oh, this is Benson Boone.
Yeah.
I
Benson.
love
He's good as well.
Benson
He is good,
Boone.
but he's not coming up.
Oh.
We have invites to our
Why not?
Mother's Day
I like
lunch
Benson Boone.
as well, and your chance to win $5,000 on the way. Let's get into it. Good morning, Melbourne. You're on Nova 100. Benson Boone, slow it down. Good morning, Melbourne. This
Benson.
is Nova 100. We love that, man.
We love Benson.
All thanks to Shell Ready Express. I loved his performance when it was Nikki Glazier, the comedian.
Yeah.
And they had to rip the outfit
stripped
off him.
him.
Yeah.
To reveal the jumpsuit.
She's
Yeah.
funny.
She's great. I
She
love
is
her.
funny.
She's funny.
Her roast on
Tom Brady.
That's the one was some of
I
the best
gotcha.
stand-up I've ever seen.
Very, very funny.
Thank you. How is everyone this morning?
Well, actually, I'm wondering if maybe I'm a bit hazy because I did something very silly last night.
I knew she got on it.
Yeah, there's
No.
something you you weren't telling us?
Well, Paul was away yesterday and I had the house to myself. Oh, house to myself.
Mate, that
And
is
I
like winning
thought,
Powerball.
I'm going to sit on the couch this afternoon. So this was at say 1 o'clock. And I'm just going to watch 2 o'clock. Did Pilates at 1, 2 o'clock at home. I'm going to watch Netflix on my own in my house during the day. Like, when do you do that?
I know.
11. So
I did it yesterday too.
you know what I started watching? It's a
What
new
did you start
season,
watching?
season 5, just dropped on Netflix.
Suits.
No,
Season.
You.
you.
What's you?
Oh my
Me?
God, no, you.
You.
Him?
If you know, you
Us.
know what you is. It's basically about a serial killer
Oh, jeez.
who kills everyone close to him.
What
That's,
is it with
that's why
heavy?
you're out of sorts.
Why the hell? I told Paul. He goes, "What are you doing?" Like,
Yeah.
I can't watch scary movies. Can't watch scary TV shows. And if I do, it has to be during the day. It's got to be daylight. And then I continued to watch it when I went to bed.
Did you?
Do you think that's why I'm?
What is it with
Probably.
you girls? And,
I mean-
my wife will listen to like crime stuff when she's
No, but
going
I
to
don't.
sleep.
I don't. I never do.
Let's
ever,
compare
ever,
the
ever.
pair because I watched TV last
I only
night.
watch Romp. You watch The Floor.
I watched The Floor.
Oh, that's The Floor.
See, that'd give me nightmares if I had to watch The Floor.
Roger Corser on the floor.
I think I'm addicted.
Oh, God almighty.
Should we play? Should we? It's like word tennis. Should we play a game of The Floor later?
You probably should.
Are they going to bring out a play-at-home game? You know how like
Probably.
Family Feud board
I
is
don't
out?
think you could though. It's too.
We've
like,
got the deal
too
or no deal
tricky.
board game.
You need the 161 light up dance
Oh,
floor
you
to play
need
the
the
floor.
161 dance floor. I
yeah,
love
yeah,
that
yeah.
dance floor. I've
'cause the
done some
floor
great
lights
work on
up
that
and then
dance
you
floor.
move to different.
Yeah, but see, we've got deal or no deal, and it's like an app. My son will be like, right,
Oh.
let's go to the banker.
What game show do you think you'd be really good at?
Price is right.
Oh, same.
I'd be very good. I used to win
I'd
the
be
showcase.
shocking at
When I'm
that.
playing
The
along at home.
showcase is easy, I reckon.
Yeah, I'd be like, that jet ski and Suzuki Vitara is mine.
Do you know what they always used to stuff up? They used to stuff up the dinnerware. The dinnerware was always
Yes.
funny
I
price.
loved The Price is
That
Right,
used to
but I wasn't
catch
good
people
at it.
out.
White goods would get them
White
too.
goods, yeah.
Imagine us on Family Feud as a team.
Oh, my God. If one of us stuffed up, we'd all turn on each other.
The top answer. What's the guy who hosts it in America?
Steve.
Yeah, and he makes everything dirty.
He does, yeah.
He's got a real dirty
You said
mind.
what?
See, I was an OG Family Feud guy, Rob Ruff, the guy with the
Rob
perm.
Ruff.
Who?
And Rob
yeah,
Ruff.
Rob Ruff in
Who's
the 80s.
Rob Ruff? Australian or American?
Australian.
American?
I think he's
And,
now reading the news.
Yeah, he
isn't he?
reads the news up in like North Queensland. Because I remember
What was
going
the
on a
other
road
guy
trip.
with the curly hair? Mike Whitney.
Oh,
What was the show he
That
did?
was Who Dares Wins.
Who Dares Wins?
I told you before, Who Dares Wins,
love
right?
Who Dares Wins with Tanya Zayeda.
Only 2 seasons.
Yeah, that's amazing.
No.
Only 2 seasons. That was it.
I reckon I watched it my whole childhood.
Well, you watch the same 2 over and over.
Because Mike Whitney only did one, and then they replaced him with John Alexander.
What?
Yeah.
What?
No,
A tennis
no.
player. Yep.
Who's John Alexander? Why does he have 2 first names?
Did he have curly hair?
Mike Whitney. Who was Tanya Zayeda in the second season
I
too?
think so, yeah.
No.
She
Mike
was a
did both.
staple. You sure?
Yeah. Trust me.
Where was John Alexander? Maybe he was a contestant. Hang
was-
on, it's a live
He was
Google.
who was the umpire?
Google me.
No, Google. Mike Whitney was the umpire in Gladiators.
Oh, that's where
Yes,
I
he
buggered it up. I
was
think I've
too.
cross-contaminated my
You
shows.
You have here.
It's easy to do.
Who Dares Wins Australia. 3 seasons.
I was at 3. My bad.
Nail-biting reality series that tests the knowledge and nerve of the participants.
You know, the rock
what?
bottom moment in my childhood
The
was
what?
going to the
Participants.
I went to the filming of Gladiators.
Did you? I would have loved that.
No,
I absolutely
no.
frothed it.
There's a great
I
question.
went to the filming of Ninja Warrior.
Did you? That's done at like 2 in the morning.
And
I
also-
went with Dickie and we smuggled drinks in.
That was
Dickie
only a
Wilkins.
couple of years ago.
Yeah, Dickie Wilkins and I. It was when I was on the Today Show and we had to go as a team because Beck Madden was hosting and it was a dry zone. And we smuggled in a few bevies in a backpack.
I went to the-
like naughty kids.
You're right.
I
That's
went to
happened
the
a few years
filming of Double Dare. Do you
What
remember
was
that
Double
show?
Dare?
Double Dare was it was sort of like a kid. It was a kids show,
Like amazing.
a bit like
Like
Amazing,
Amazing, yeah.
at Nunawading Studios. Double
I
Dare.
always wanted to be on Amazing. I wanted to win the Encyclopedia Britannica for my school.
Well, Gladiators spend all day filming because it was at the entertainment centre, so they'd have to pack down one
They
course to
did
reset
too.
it. Oh, you'd sit there for 6 hours going, come on, can we just throw Falcon off the top thing?
Falcon.
These days, studio audiences are just basically seniors on buses, aren't they?
When I was on Ready, Steady, Cook, I was pretty sure a couple of...
Were you in the audience or on the show?
No, I was on the show.
Were you?
Team Tomato.
With Big Kev. What was
Was that
his
a
name?
highlight?
No, not
What
Big
was
Kev.
the guy who hosted
Big-
it?
no,
Wasn't
Big
it Big Kev?
Big
I don't-
Kev's. He's
Yeah,
no,
Big Kev's.
but
Big
who
Kev's
was the guy that
brown
hosted
bread.
it? He's a big guy.
Ready, steady, cook.
Ian Hewitson.
Yeah, Huey.
Huey didn't.
Huey,
no.
that's
He was
Speaking
healthy,
of-
wealthy, and
No,
wise.
yeah.
Oh, healthy, wealthy, and wise. Was he healthy or wealthy or wise?
Do we
He
sound
was
like
big. That's what he was.
do we sound like three seniors at Shady Pines reminiscing
Huey.
on TV right now?
Ian Hewitson. Where's he? Where are they now?
It is just gone.
In fact, I think
I
we've
think he's
got
lost a
Larry
lot of
Emder
weight
coming
now.
in soon. Let's do a
We do.
big
Flashback.
throwback onto Where Are They Nows with the game shows.
All right. Hey, coming up next, guys, there's a brand new poo jogger.
Uh-oh.
Yeah. And they're right here in Melbourne. We'll chat about it next. Trumpy is at it again. Tell you what, all the late night hosts must love that he got back in. Just for
Bit
content.
of gear, isn't there?
Oh, mate.
Huh?
Wait till you hear what he wants to do now. We're going to get to that after 6:30.
But poor old Peter Dutton. He he blanked him.
The
Didn't
other
even
guy.
know who he was.
The other guy.
We'll get the audio for you.
To
It's
be
incredible.
fair, does he know Elbow?
Oh.
He called him Albanese.
The Albanese guy.
The Albanese guy's a nice guy. Don't know who the other one is.
The other one.
Hey guys, do you remember the poo jogger in
Oh,
Sydney?
do I what?
There's one in
Remember-
Brisbane too that they put on the front page of the Courier Mail.
Remember the one that kept pooping on Roxy Jasenko's doorstep?
Yeah.
That's right, yes.
And then didn't they catch them
I
on
mean,
CCTV?
she was carrying on a bit. She probably
CCTV.
deserved it.
Yeah, but I'd be carrying on too if someone was
yeah.
Pooping.
pooping
Yeah,
on my
poop.
doorstep.
Absolutely.
Didn't we have one in Melbourne? Surely we've had one in Melbourne. I think we have.
Oh, I just think when you've got to go, maybe you've just got to go. But you could surely,
Well, you don't
a
go
grass
on it.
patch would be better than a doorstep.
Where's the new one?
This one's in Adelaide, but the issue is that the lady's been caught on camera because everyone's got security cameras
no.
these days.
Imagine it
But-
being like your sister or your mum.
What, hoiking down the strides and having
Hoiking
a
down
dump,
the strides.
having a dump
Except
on the...
this person is giving the poo jogger the opportunity to come and fix it. So there's signs around Adelaide, like posted onto lamp posts and things that says, "To the lady who defecated on our driveway at approximately 7:15 this morning while walking your dog, you were recorded on our security camera on our private driveway. We have clear video footage of the incident. You have 48 hours to return and properly clean up the mess." They're going to leave it there for 48 hours in the
that's
driveway.
disgusting.
If not, we will have no choice but to circulate photos from the footage to identify. Please do the right thing.
Yeah, in Brisbane they put the photo of the guy
Yeah,
front
they did
page
too.
of the
They did
paper.
too.
It was
Oh, but what if he's got like IBS or something and it was an emergency?
IBS,
Doesn't
there's
matter.
nothing worse. Trust
doesn't
me.
matter. So
Like, but what do you do?
do you go to a servo, Lauren, or you
But
go to a
no,
No,
I
the
think-
public?
I think
servos
if
don't
you've
have
got-
toilets anymore.
Oh, some of them do.
No, they don't.
I
They're
also
all-
think
Shell
if
Ready
you're in
Express
that,
does.
if you're in that kind of state, you just it's then and there. I don't think you get a chance.
Also, like,
But surely not on the doorstep, like in a bush.
but look
In
at
a
your
bush.
look at your walking route. If you think, look, I'm not going to be able to hold it, then don't.
What if you get food poisoning all of a sudden
I just
while you're mid walk or mid run? Remember when I did the juice cleanse? I didn't
Yeah,
poop
you
on
were-
anyone's doorstep. But I thought
You
there
were
was
close.
a time.
You were close.
There was a time when I thought I was going to.
Yeah,
I was going
as you were.
to.
Hiking up Anderson Street Hill.
In the middle of the
And
tan.
your
so
stomach was...
while that's going on in Adelaide, we have our own issue here in Melbourne.
Do we just?
I
I knew we had one.
You were unaware of this, but yesterday, our executive producer Brody, I've just pulled him into
Is
the
he a poo
studio.
jogger?
No, but he's
He
been
knows.
caught up in a situation. Sorry,
A situation.
Situation.
So on Thursday, we had some
Just
friends.
quickly.
Yes.
Is this a good idea, you telling this story?
Oh, yes.
Also,
Are you sure?
can I
It's-
tell you?
Don't say names.
Brody looks like a poo jogger,
No,
doesn't
it's
he?
not him.
Oh,
It's not him.
It's not you. I'm
No.
That's why I
surprised.
said, are you sure you should tell this story?
I'm surprised he is.
Had a very big wedding over the weekend, so we
Yes.
had some friends come to stay with us from Sydney. And as I mentioned the other day, but we had some beautiful suckling pig at a traditional
Oh, yes.
Chinese tea ceremony. Anyway,
This was the lead up to the wedding.
our friends that came over, we all had heaps of suckling pig. Anyway, they were down here for the wedding, and Friday morning they decided to take a walk from our house and walked into Hampton.
Like a big walk.
Big walk.
Brody's
And-
near me in Bentley, so that's like all down South Road.
Yeah, so a big walk
busy road.
into Hampton, and it was just the two of them, and they were from Sydney, not knowing exactly where they were. And unfortunately, the suckling pig started to repeat on my friend Madison.
Oh, bro, don't say a name.
Madison Cutmore.
Don't. Don't. Brody, no, that's not funny.
Who lives in
No,
Bronte.
stop.
Did Madison get the squirts?
Unfortunately, at 10:30 on Friday morning.
Oh, that's
as
peak
they were
daylight.
walking in the streets of Hampton.
Oh, no.
The time came and she didn't know where to go, and there was no other shops or anything around.
There's a red rooster on the
because
corner.
they were just in a side street, so she had to go on the nature strip
Like a dog. Madison.
at 10:30 in the morning.
Stop saying her name.
Madison what?
Madison
Stop.
Cutmore.
Cutmore.
That's a
Madison
question.
Cutmore.
Because in the side streets, there's Hampton Bowls there. She could have.
It's all closed at time of morning.
Oh, it is
Why
too.
wouldn't you just get an Uber home?
Well, she said she didn't have time. It was a matter
It was
of
coming.
It was 10 seconds, and so it was
Sometimes you just don't get a warning.
down with the skirt, down with the knickers.
Down with the skirt
Okay,
and the
you-
knickers.
Don't say that.
Can I ask a question? Who
She
else
wasn't in
was
the
there?
skirt.
Was there like a group?
Her husband was
the
there.
knickers.
Oh, no way.
Yeah, her husband
Did he
was there.
laugh? Was he laughing?
Yeah, he's the one that had just one tissue, and that was it that they had to use.
That's all right. You only need
So,
one.
So when-
very thankful he
And
was
where
there,
did they
really.
put it?
Sometimes you need two.
Where do they put the tissue? Just on top of the little thing. And
But they didn't pick it up. They just put the tissue over it and kept
no,
walking.
you can't carry it. I don't think it was a carryable mess. Let's put it that way.
You'd get a bottle of water and rinse it down, wouldn't you?
But there was nothing around them.
There's
and then
a-
they're like, if people see them coming back to the scene of the crime, that's
Oh,
going
of
to be
course.
worse.
Did anyone
So it was just
witness?
a quick
No one
scurry
witnessed
away.
the.
No, there was
poo?
one car as she was getting up that drove past.
Oh yeah.
And again, from what she said, it wasn't a huge tree on the nature strip, quite a new tree. Still had the sticks on the side, so it was
Oh,
not
the
obscuring.
sticks
Bit
on
of
the
fertiliser.
side.
bit of
Yeah,
fertiliser.
not obscuring.
God,
where
that
she
thing's going
was.
to grow.
Yeah. Poor Madison.
Okay.
You should never have said her name.
No.
Madison.
Cutmore.
Did you tell her you were going to say it on the radio?
No.
I'm sorry. If she comes to Melbourne and poos on our
No,
footpaths,
she hadn't. It was an emergency.
It was an emergency.
See,
That's
it's
an
always,
emergency.
Blame the
those,
pig.
always those out of towners.
I
They're
know.
dirty.
You could
aren't they?
probably die from trying to hold it in. Your stomach might explode.
I would rather die
I think I
from
would
holding
too.
it in than being caught pooing on a nature strip in Hampton.
That's a shocker.
Yeah.
The poor thing.
It happens, though.
What state was she in when she came home? Was she crying or laughing?
I think she felt better.
What do you do?
Morning, Melbourne. Just gone 22-7. Just talking footy there. Did you see Jack Crisp went and had another shot?
Retribution.
What did he do?
Him and his missus went down to the local park and he recreated the kick that he missed on Saturday night to see if he could get
After
it.
the siren.
Oh.
Yeah, he chucked it on socials last night and he nailed it.
Yeah, he did nail it.
Well, he was
Also-
at the local park where kids play footy.
Yes, yes.
I mean, obviously a couple of days late, but he nailed
the
it.
siren sounded, took the mark,
Oh, good on
went
him.
back
Did
from
he feel
50
better?
out and he nailed it.
50 metres. That must be a big park.
Big
Yeah.
part. Big
Now,
part.
also, Josh Giddey, NBA
Josh
superstar.
Giddey.
Video has emerged of him shooting hoops for a social team in Frankston last night.
Love
Really?
He decided to fill in for a local team.
That is awesome.
And he's just pulling 3-pointers out of his back
How
passage.
cool.
And just,
And all the other team, even though you were getting your ass walloped, would be just so excited.
Oh, yeah. Can I get a
Yeah.
picky? Can
Who
I
does he
get a
play? Who
picky?
does he play for?
Chicago Bulls in the NBA, but they didn't make the playoffs.
From the Chicago Bulls to the Frankston
That's cool.
Bull Ants or
Cobras
something.
or something.
Yeah.
Bull ants.
I've just messaged his agent to see if he'll come on for a chat. But,
Giddy up.
if you played against Josh Giddey last night, give us
Yeah.
a call.
Yes.
13-24-10.
Hey,
Did they win?
I assume they would have.
yeah.
He was just
Does
playing.
one man maketh the team?
Well, that's a
Absolutely.
good point.
You know.
We could ask Josh Giddey if he calls in.
Let's see. Now you've put a lot of pressure on yourself there, Clint.
So Josh joins us after 8. But coming up next, Trumpy is at
he
it again.
joining us?
No, but wait till you hear
You
what
got Trumpy.
wait till you hear what Trump wants to do now. We'll go there
I
after
like
the.
it. I'm all for this.
Hey, this is Nova 100. You're on the air with Jason Lauren. Clint's here as well. Let's head to the US. Trumpy is at it again. We mentioned earlier he was asked about Albanese winning the election. He had no idea who Dutton was. Take a listen.
I don't know. Albanese, I'm very friendly with. I don't know anything about the election other than he just won again. He was the man that won is very. He's very good. I can only say that he's been very, very nice to me, very respectful to me. I have no idea who the other person is that ran against him.
It's so good.
Good morning, Peter.
Oh, shame.
I mean, according to the numbers, Australia didn't either.
No.
Donald Trump,
He
hey?
seems nice.
He's a gift that keeps giving.
He really
Trumpy,
is, and
huh?
he's given.
What's he done now?
He's given more overnight, Clint. He wants to reopen Alcatraz, the prison that is set on an island just off San Francisco, or in
Yes.
San Francisco, otherwise known as the Rock.
Yeah, so it's where it's they call it the unescapable prison.
Because they're sharks.
Yeah, they're sharks.
They're sharks
Yeah.
and the water is.
But also people swim still.
it's very
they do
windy.
They do a swing race.
Do they?
Yeah,
Not to
yeah, yeah.
Alcatraz.
Yeah, they do. They do.
Really?
Do people make
They do.
it? Oh,
Yeah.
so it's not unescapable.
Nah, I think that's what they told the prisoners.
Oh, right.
Now, I went to Alcatraz. Have you been?
I have.
Have you?
No, I feel like I'm the only one on the team. Brody, have you been to Alcatraz? Okay, Brody and I are the only ones on the
had
team.
one of the worst hangovers of my life the day I went to Alcatraz. And to get there, you go on this like rickety old ferry.
How
Shocking.
long out? How long's the ferry ride?
Oh,
Half an hour?
20 minutes.
Yeah, right.
It's like you can see it's right there. And that's the thing about Alcatraz when you're in the cells and you're looking out, you can see San Francisco. It's like it's so close but so far.
Oh, it's the ultimate dick tease.
yeah,
It
yeah,
is.
exactly.
Yeah.
So it's freedom.
You want a room with a
And-
view.
Yeah, you're not having it.
And I threw up off the boat on the way to
Did you?
Alcatraz because
Oh,
I was
that's classy.
so sick. I
Have you
was
got a photo?
Yeah, well, I've just gone through my friend's Facebook to find the old photos. I also fell asleep in the kitchen at Alcatraz,
In the kitchen?
in the old kitchen,
Oh, Dale, I wouldn't be laying on the floor at Alcatraz.
and then in the old cells. I was
Oh,
dying.
my,
I'm just
Lauren,
showing the
can we put this photo up?
Yeah,
You actually look like you're doing
prisoner.
time.
I'm going to throw up in the toilets.
She's wearing a fur coat, though.
In one
I
of
don't
the
think
cells.
the prisoners had fur
Lauren,
coats.
you're
I was
leaning
not
on
well.
the toilet in the cell.
Yeah, I was not well. I was hands down one of the worst hangovers I've ever had in my life. I'm blaming my friend Nick Carr.
Oh, yeah.
Shame.
That'll do it to you.
Nick Carr and
He
Gemma
deserves
Sampson.
to be locked up.
It was
Nick-
those two.
Nick's a big... he also looks like he would be doing time at Alcatraz.
And he looks like one of the guards.
He does look like
Well,
one of the
Nick
guys.
took
With the
great
keys.
joy out of. I think we were all a bit crooked.
Okay, so Trumpy wants to reopen Alcatraz. Now,
It's not a bad idea.
The last time I was there, we were there, Lauren, it strikes me as a place that needs a little bit of an upgrade.
Oh, yeah, Shayna and the crew are going to have to move in. And,
Yeah.
The facilities aren't
Yeah, the
very
toilet
nice.
I nearly threw up
Yes, you
in
chunned it
did
in.
not flush.
Like,
Oh.
I feel like the money could be spent building a different prison.
I quite like that it's like there they are out there. Or right there. They'd lose a lot of tourist money though.
Should we put one on that little island at Albert Park?
Yes. What is that little island?
Don't know.
What little island?
Y-
There's a
There's,
little
there's
island
an
at
island
Albert
in the
Park.
middle of
In the
Albert
middle of the
Park
lake.
Lake.
Is it?
Yeah, we
Yeah,
should take
yeah,
the show
yeah.
there.
What happens on it?
We don't know.
There's one off
it's
Sydney too. What's
Treasure
that one
Island.
called?
Shark Island.
Shark Island.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Not big enough?
To host a prison?
Yeah.
Well, it depends how many inmates you want to put in.
True. Alcatraz it's very,
about-
very big, but it'd cost a lot to give
What
it a
about
facelift.
French Island here in Victoria?
What's French Island?
Where's
French Island's down.
Oh, near the Wesley rowing sheds.
Down towards no.
What's that
no.
one? What's that one called?
French Island's out near the peninsula, out that way.
Oh.
No, it's a bit-
In the middle of the bay.
I don't think people down in the peninsula are going to want to prison nearby.
Oh, well, you never know.
Hey, question.
Don't ask that
You've
yet.
done the Alcatraz tour.
The Alcatraz tour was actually really interesting. What
Did you
I
ever do
remember
the
of it.
Did you ever do the Sex and the City bus tour in New York? I can
No,
imagine you on the double
No,
decker.
God, no. I don't.
I think I did it.
I don't like.
Did you really?
I don't like activities.
Did you get a photo on the stairs
I
of
think so,
Samantha's
yeah.
house?
Paul
And at
did
the
it.
Magnolia Bakery.
I did.
My
Rock bottom.
Paul's done it.
I did rock bottom. I did one of those Hollywood star tours where they put you in the van with no
Oh.
lid,
Yeah.
and we drove into the driveway.
Oh, did you
of a
see anyone?
house, and the person on the microphone's like, "This is the home of Paris Hilton's parents' house." There she is in the front window making dinner. Hi, Mrs. Hilton.
Paris
No.
Hilton's
And
And
parents.
this lady is in the window, like she's making dinner in the window, and there we all are in the van. I'm like, this is wrong. I don't
Imagine
think we
how
can-
irritating that must be for those people.
I don't think we should be
get
doing
a photo.
There's Paris Hilton's
Mrs.
mum.
Hilton, can I get a photo?
I'm from Australia.
Picky or it didn't happen.
Remember when Kylie Jenner and was it Kendall, and they put on like all this makeup, like prosthetics, and went as old ladies and went on one of those TMZ bus tours
That's good.
as guests.
There is a very famous sort of cobblestone laneway in Croatia, which is where they shot one of the scenes from Game of Thrones, where Cersei was shamed by the public. Anyone else?
What,
A
and-
Game of Thrones
And
person? or
people
just
go
me?
there
No.
and
And
walk
where
the...
they went shame, 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 and people go to that very. It's where Game of Thrones was shot. Beautiful spot.
When we lived in New Zealand, anyone that came to visit would be like, can you take us to Hobbit Town?
Is that?
I went to Hawaii to where Jurassic Park was filmed.
It's
I
just
did the
it's a
Jurassic-
bit of grass and a
Yeah,
tree.
Yeah, no, it felt very Jurassic Parky when I was there.
Is it true they play the Jurassic music on the van as they're driving you around?
No, not that I remember, but they did. We did take a tourist photo sitting on some log situation that
Do they
they
have the
made
giant-
look like a
the
dinosaur.
doors?
The
The doors.
giant doors that open?
Nah.
No. Hey, 13, 24, 10. What iconic place from a movie have you visited? Have you gone on the Sex and the City tour? Did you go to...
Remember, I went to that restaurant in Greece with the Damons, and Matt walked in and was like, "Oh my god, This is where we filmed the final scene of the Firstborn movie.
Yeah.
It was the
When they
bike
had a little
shop.
moped.
Yeah, but
little
it's
moped
actually
shop.
a restaurant. And he hadn't been there since. And we walked in. He was like, oh, my God.
I recognise this
He was
joint.
like overcome with emotion.
That's cool.
Yeah.
All right, 13 24 10 is our number. Have you visited something from a movie or a TV show?
Yeah, throw in TV show, but we just don't want to hear Ramsay Street, please.
No.
Oh, yeah. Call us if you've been to Pinot Court. Was Harold there?
And enough of the Seinfeld Cafe.
What's the Seinfeld?
You know where they'd always go to the cafe?
Are you talking about Friends?
No. Seinfeld, the restaurant. It was the restaurant they'd always go to. No.
I sat on the couch at Central Perk.
Did you?
Yeah, in this backlot tour.
Mate, they bought that out to Docklands.
They did do.
13 24 10 is our number. Where have you been from a movie or a TV show? We are talking Donald Trump. He was very happy Albanese got back in.
I don't know. Albanese, I'm very friendly with. I don't know anything about the election other than he just won again. He was the man that won is he's very good. I can only say that he's been very, very nice to me, very respectful to me. I have no idea who the other person is that ran against him.
Not many do, it turns
How
out.
rude.
Come
How
on,
very
Don.
rude, Don Dons.
So Don Dons wants to open Alcatraz, The Rock. It's featured in a lot of movies.
When you say wants to open it, he wants to renovate. He wants to get Shayna Blaze in there and renovate it
Yeah, he
and turn
wants
it
to-
back into a prison.
Yep.
I mean,
It starred in some amazing movies. Nicolas Cage, The Rock.
There's a few TV series as well.
Escape from Alcatraz, wasn't that it? Was
Escape-
that a movie or a
Yes.
TV show?
Alcatraz, The Rock. No one has ever escaped from this prison. This is Frank Morris.
Oh, that's definitely in 4K.
Did anyone escape?
I reckon someone
Go have
has.
to watch the
I think
movie.
Hang
someone
on.
escaped. No, in real life.
Executive producer Brady.
IRL.
3 people.
3 criminals, convicts, supposedly escaped, made the swim, and were never seen again, but their bodies were never recovered either.
We don't know that. They might have made it.
They might have made it. They might be living their best life somewhere in San Francisco.
I've gone down a shark YouTube hole before and seen like videos of sharks spotted around the jetty at Alcatraz.
Yeah.
So
I think
that-
it was more the icy cold water that got people. Rather
Yeah,
than
right.
sharks.
Gotcha.
So here we go. They were 3 of just 5 criminals who were never found following escape attempts, with 23 caught, 6 shot and killed, and 2 drowned.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a bit grim.
There you go.
Debbie on 13 24 10. Debs, where have you been in the world that featured in a movie or TV show?
I have been to the restaurant in Bangkok that was in The Hangover.
Oh,
Fantastic.
The side of the building.
Yes.
The view's amazing. So we booked in. We had to book 3 months ahead to get a table there,
yeah.
and it costed us $600 Australian.
Was it worth it?
Yeah, it actually was. We loved it.
Was there any like little plaque on the wall, like The Hangover was filmed here or anything?
Nah, but it was a little bit touristy. Like you could only
Yeah.
go to a certain section.
What sort of food do they do?
It was like a degustation.
Oh,
Degustation.
degustation.
Sorry, a what? Sorry, a what?
About,
A degustation.
I can't say that word.
No, give it a crack. Give it a crack.
Nah, degustation. But yeah, it was about 12 courses of smaller meals.
Yeah.
But it was amazing, but the view was like to die for. So
Yeah, they don't remember it from the
I
movie,
went to, in Tokyo, the restaurant where Kill Bill was shot. That,
Oh, yeah.
That Charlize Theron. No. Is that her name?
Yeah.
She was in it, wasn't she?
though. Yeah.
Charlize.
Yeah.
Charlize.
Well, she's doing the backflips in the restaurant, the Japanese, and it's all over the place. Like
Charlize.
Kill Bill was filmed here.
Actually, Charlize.
And it was so expensive, and it was mega.
Was there a plaque?
Yeah, there was a plaque everywhere.
Was it?
Yeah.
Good on them.
Yeah.
What,
And it
Charlize
was like
was here?
triple the price. We didn't actually realise it was where Kill Bill was filmed, and then we got there, and I was like, oh, it wasn't great.
She put that on a signature.
Who? Charlize.
Was it Charlize Theron in that?
Pretty sure it was.
It
Uma
was.
Thurman?
Yeah.
Oh, Uma Thurman.
Charlize.
Kill Bill.
Shame.
13 24 10. Where in the world have you been from a movie or TV show?
Simon, good morning.
Good morning, gang. How are we?
We're good.
Excellent. Tell us.
I worked security in the Whit Sundays, and I was responsible for film set security for the movie Fool's Gold.
Fool's Gold.
Oh, so you're a part of that flop.
Fool's Gold.
Oh,
was
that
that
was
the one with what's his name?
Donald Sutherland,
Oh,
Matthew McConaughey.
Matthew McConaughey.
McConaughey,
Yeah.
I worked 2 sites. I worked that site and in the clubs, and I actually refused Matthew on the door of my club because he was paralytic drunk.
Oh, but it's Matthew McConaughey.
Yeah, that's what he said.
McConaughey.
He said, "I'm going to get my manager onto you." I said, "You can go your hardest, buddy. You're not coming in."
Oh, that's a power
Responsible
move.
service of alcohol from Simon.
Not in those shoes, Matthew.
So that's a shame because we're not going to even have any production in Australia anymore because Donald Trump's also putting 100% tariff on films that are made outside of Hollywood.
I know.
Shame.
Simon.
We were filming. How's Simon going to have stories like that to tell?
What are we going to do with the sound
Simon,
stages of movie world?
Did you say no to anyone else in the club? Any other celebs?
I have done. I refused.
Here we
Shit,
go.
I can't even think of his name.
Clint
But
Stanaway?
it was- No, well, I'd refuse him. Just I mean, look at him. Clint.
Oh, you're getting a no-go anyway, Clint.
Yeah.
Who was the other celeb you refused?
We're not moving on till you remember,
Yeah,
mate.
mate. Yeah, come on, we got time.
Yeah, I can't bloody remember. It was the guy that was
Here we go.
Choppery.
Choppery! See, that's when I'd go, you can go.
Yeah. And all your friends.
You know what I love about Melbourne? There's some great pubs.
Oh, yeah, we do a good pub. We do a good Palmer.
In my new
And
area.
actually, we've got the best weather in the country right now.
Per capita, I reckon we've got more pubs than any other city in Australia.
Yeah,
surely.
see, I was in
We've got
Hampton East,
so
and
much
all we
variety.
had was the Sandy, and now I've moved to Bentley East.
Oh, you got a few?
Oh, I got a few. Got a
Good
number
variety.
of them. Yeah, it's great.
I grew up in Glen Iris, which was a dry suburb.
was dry,
no,
wasn't it?
No pubs were allowed.
Same.
There were dry suburbs in Melbourne where you weren't allowed to be
Caulfield,
pubs.
well, things like that.
Camberwell's dry as well, isn't it?
Camberwell.
Yeah.
Oh, well, I've heard many wines in Camberwell.
Oh, yes.
Not anymore.
Not anymore.
Maybe once upon a time.
So I was chatting with a friend of mine the other day who lives nearby, and he's a paramedic. He's an ambo.
Mm-hmm.
He was saying, I actually think this is a really cool thing because we're always waiting on ambulances here in
Not
Victoria.
ambulances.
Ambulances?
Damn it.
Ambulances.
What are you waiting for?
Ambulances.
Great.
We're doing words you can't say later, aren't we?
Yeah, ambulances.
Yeah,
Straight in there.
Anyway,
That'll come up.
Yeah, so we are often waiting for ambulances.
he's an ambulance driver.
He's an ambulance driver.
And he was saying when he's not working, there's an app that he can log on to, right? And then say if something happens to you and you call 000, when 000 blasts a message out to other...
Paramedics.
Yes.
Thank you. If he's registered on the app and he's not working that day, he'll get the alert if he's nearby.
Oh, he can just go and help.
He can just get to the scene first
Really?
before the
And
ambulance.
do overtime.
What's in it for him?
He gets a few hours overtime.
Overtime.
Oh.
Double pay, probably.
I was like, is it like a frequent flyer program? He goes, no, we get a few hours overtime.
That's good.
Yeah. And he was telling me about this because he said he needed to run down to a pub recently because someone was having a cardiac arrest in one of the rooms. You know, there's pubs and some of the pubs have like little overnight stays. You can...
Like
Yes.
a motel.
Yeah, yeah.
Like a
Like
hotel.
the lady that used to own the pub at Blue Heelers. Julie. She had the pub upstairs.
Wasn't Julie.
Wasn't it?
No.
Anne.
No.
Anyway. She had the pub upstairs.
Was it a hotel, motel, or a Holiday Inn?
Bit of everything, really.
Meet you
Well,
there.
here's the guy.
Forget about your girlfriend.
I said, oh, cardiac arrest. He goes, well, yeah, of course, you know, because of what they were doing. And I'm like, what do you mean? He goes, well, that pub, it's known that all the rooms at that pub are...
Oh, it's a brothel.
Yeah.
Is it a brothel?
Really?
And he told me the pub, and I went,
Alley?
hang on.
Wait,
I
is
was
it
just there for a christening on the weekend.
A christening?
I was at a christening.
Oh.
is it a like a legal brothel?
I don't think it's. I think it's.
Or people just can rent them by the hour or
I think
whatever?
it's just unofficially known as a
Yeah.
As a
place.
what?
As a place to like
A rent by the hour?
Yeah, off books.
Oh.
I don't want to say the pub. You've been there.
Well, has she?
Oh.
Have you? Have you
That
been
doesn't
there?
surprise me.
Yeah.
It's the one you took me to. Is that the one that said you can have a small or a large wine?
Yeah.
Oh.
You can have it for the night or an hour, small or a large
Yeah.
night. Yeah. And I'm
No,
like, I was
but
just there for a christening. I had no idea. Lucky I wasn't tired and booked a room.
Bad spot for a christening.
Bad spot for a christening. Now I know that.
There you go.
And they've got all these little rooms, and
I
it's
dare
just
say those beds have been christened.
well, yeah,
So what sort of scene did he go into as a paramedic?
a cardiac arrest. So someone
On the nest.
Yeah,
On the nest.
Yeah,
On the
someone
workbench.
someone had a heart attack on the workbench,
You're
Wow.
and he was like, "Well,
kidding me. Decent way to go.
I'm going to get four. I'm going to get
double
4 hours
time
of
for this.
overtime." Yeah,
Then pop down for a beer after.
exactly. Small or a large one, you get the option.
Yes.
Fantastic.
That is quite a cool, a clever thing for the paramedics.
Oh, I thought you were talking
Yeah,
about the
about
rooms
the-
at the pub.
Also good for those in need.
I'm sure there's an app for that too.
Yeah. There would be an app. Is there an app for that?
Well, I think the old Formula One hotel, isn't that quite a zippy service?
I've always wondered about.
Is it? Does the Formula One hotel still exist in Melbourne? It's near the airport, wasn't it?
I think it's quite a prompt.
Well, it's
Like you can rent rooms by the
Yeah.
hour.
There's the Holiday Inn out at the airport. That one.
Meet you at the hotel,
Motel,
motel, Holiday Inn.
Let's say hello to our next guest.
Very few people have had a better 2024 than our next guest, exploding onto the charts with 2 massive instant bangers.
Take my heart, don't break it. Love me too much. She said, oh, hi, nice to meet you.
Please welcome to the show, Miles Smith. Woo!
Miles, welcome to Australia.
Welcome.
Thank you. Hello, how are we doing?
Hello. Has this been somewhere you've always wanted to visit?
Honestly, it really has. It's a long flight, but
It's a long way. Where did you fly from to get here?
we flew. So we were in Washington DC. So
Yes.
7 hours to San Francisco.
Oh.
There's 17 hours to here.
Yeah, it's
Yeah. There's
How do you
more.
go?
Is it worth it?
Absolutely. Yeah. No, it is worth it. But on the plane, I was like, this is not worth it.
See, Lauren
I
won't
love
sit next to
long-haul
me.
flights.
What?
As long as I'm not next to Jace.
I struggle
I
on a
love
2-hour flight
it.
to Brisbane, mate. I'm
Really?
like, I'm like, sedate me, cable tie me. I can't do
I
it.
like it. You just watch movies, have a wine. Heaven.
Hey,
Anyway, welcome.
Thank you.
so you hit the beach as soon as you got here.
Immediately. Yeah, it was brilliant, man. I mean, I've not seen sand like that in a while. So just to get down there with the boys and have a beer was a nice way to start.
Where were you? Port Melbourne?
You know what? I just Googled nearest beach and cycled down there, so I couldn't tell you.
Melbourne's not really known for its beaches.
No.
We're sort of like Sydney is like the glamorous city beaches. Our beaches aren't that good, but you've come at a great time because we've got beautiful weather. You're here right at the perfect time to be in Melbourne.
If it's not known for its beaches, then what we've got back home is even worse.
Really?
I promise you. Yeah, this is like luxury to me.
You worried about the sharks? You going to go for a swim?
Didn't even know there was sharks, but
There's none out there. Don't listen,
oh,
don't
don't do
listen
that!
to him.
Don't do that!
we get some big great whites here, mate.
Not out in Port Melbourne Beach.
You're fine here.
Hey, I saw you at the Time 100 most influential night. How was that? What a thrill!
Honestly,
How was it?
Still,
You're there with Ed Sheeran and all these.
still think that was a mistake, but I took it.
Congratulations.
Thank
Is
you.
your head spinning, mate? What a couple of years you've had.
Yeah, it's nuts. That was a wild night. I was like watching Serena Williams and Simone Biles bob their head to Stargazing and all the Avengers singing along. It was pretty nuts, to be honest, and it just felt really good that after a few years of hard work to be recognised this early on in my career.
Yeah, he's amazing.
It was awesome.
Is that the biggest kick for a music artist and not necessarily celebs, but just even a live show when you're watching people sing your lyrics?
Yeah, you know what? For me, I've been playing live since I was like 11 years old in old pubs and old clubs and stuff. And to go from one guy sinking a bit like a Guinness, looking at me in the eye like "shut up," to now
You're interrupting the football.
Yeah, you're interrupting the football. To now having thousands of people literally on every part of the globe singing along is the biggest buzz of all.
It must be amazing.
It's awesome.
Who are the performers that you're most inspired by? Was there someone that you watched and you were like, I want to live that life?
Yeah, Ed's a big one of them. Labyrinth was another huge one. Adele. I love so many different artists and different performers. And Green Day was the first for me.
I love
Green Day was the thing that gave me the spark to
Really?
Yeah, they were.
I think they just got a star on the Hollywood Walk of Fame on the weekend
Did
as well.
they?
Yeah.
I'll be going and hugging that star when I go back to LA.
Let's not see a paparazzi photo of you on the floor hugging it'll be like, God, things were going all right for him and they've gone downhill now, haven't they?
Do you get a lot of downtime between your shows? Or is your schedule just jam-packed?
It's jammed. The last 2 days I've had off, which has been amazing. It's probably been the first 2 days off in about 6 months, and it's just been really nice to just get out and see the city and chill with the boys. But also, I did a 9 to 5 before this.
What did you do?
Yeah.
Here we go.
Business management consultancy, looking at medium to large enterprises and strategic and organisational development.
Do you
Very
miss
different,
it?
very boring. Not at all.
You don't even look like you believed it when you said the job title.
Honestly, I don't know how I did it for so long. If I could swear, I would.
There's so many comedians that used to be like accountants and
Yeah.
stuff like that.
Yeah.
But the thing is when you do that and you're giving in reports at like 2 a.m. and you're working mad hours, you realise it's such a privilege and blessing to do what I do. And then I always think about like doctors, nurses, care workers,
Yeah.
they're doing more hours than me and they don't get thousands of people singing their names. So
No.
for me, it's I always got to remind myself I'm working just as hard as everyone else and not to think that it's any different than that.
Great attitude.
Is there anything you're missing from home, though? Is there anything you're craving while you're on the road that you're like,
Nando's, but I could see out your
Look,
window. There's
it's
a
directly
Nando's
across the road.
When I got here, I freaked out.
We actually have a free
we've
chip.
got a Nando's account.
We got a free chip account at Nando's. We never pay.
Nah, stop.
Would you like us to take you there? as
I
a
can take
treat?
you over to Nando's if you want. Chicken's on us.
Don't lie to me now.
No.
It is one thing we do have.
I kid you not. And they just keep topping up the account. And the great thing is Nando's is licensed.
Yeah, you can have a beer and hot chips. Nando's is what you're missing from home. The
Really?
Portuguese chicken.
It's so good. Stop
I wonder if it tastes the same though. You know, like when you go to a McDonald's overseas and
I
you're
know,
like,
yeah.
these chicken nuggets
Is
are different.
Mackey's here good? I've not had a Mackey's yet.
Mackies, is that what you call it?
What do you guys call
Macca's.
it?
Macca's.
Macca's. Oh, no. Where's it? Where's it? Oh.
You got to do it with the accent, Macca's.
Macca's. Yeah, how's your Australian lingo going?
Absolutely
Dismal?
terrible.
Okay.
Yeah, I wouldn't want to do it live.
You going to try and get to a footy game while you're here?
Oh, I'm going to try to, yeah. Absolutely going to try to. It seems like a bit mental though. There's so much going on and the pitch isn't even like a proper, like, it's a circle, which I can't wrap my head around. Like, where's the top and the bottom?
And it's rough. People think Australians are mad because of AFL.
no padding. And
Yeah.
It looks absolutely bonkers.
It is.
It looks like me playing football after a beer.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah,
But they
I
are
can
professionals
understand
and I
that.
respect it.
Apparently.
Some of them look like they're playing after a few beers as well, to be honest.
I just quickly, you did a pop-up in Fed Square
Oh, yeah.
on the weekend.
Did you just decide to do that out of the blue?
Yeah, for me, I'm on the other side of the world, and there was hundreds of people messaging me saying I couldn't get tickets, and I felt terrible. So I thought, it's different from being in London or wherever I am more often, but I'm here, so I might as well meet as many people as I can.
And then
so.
were you worried that not many people were going to turn up, or were you worried the crowd was going to be too big?
No, even if 10 people showed up, there are 10
Okay.
people that really care about the music, and it's not like I'm here all the time.
Yeah.
So yeah, for me, it's whether I'm playing to one person or 1,000 people, the fact that people turn up to listen to my music still gets me every single time.
That's so good. You're absolutely killing it. Congratulations.
Thank you.
You're playing again in Melbourne tonight. The Melbourne crowds have been good to you.
Oh, gorgeous. They're amazing, aren't they?
We love you here in Australia, so please come back again soon.
I will.
Better looking crowds here in Oz?
Yeah, no comment.
Australians are gorgeous.
Yeah, we are.
Gorgeous people.
Mate, you are welcome anytime. Such a good attitude. Congratulations on all the success.
Thank
you are
you.
killing it.
Appreciate you. Thank
we
you.
must go. We've got to go to Nando's.
Nando's and then the footy. We are right in the heart of it at the moment, looking at high schools for our boys.
How long you got?
Well, Felix is in year 6, so
Jeez,
we're
next
on.
year.
We're on. The amount of
Wow.
school tours I've gone to.
What are we doing? Are we going to go? Is it rude to ask if you're going public or private?
No. We
What are you thinking?
Well, we've just recently moved into quite a good catchment area.
A good catchment.
Oh, that puts prices up.
Well, we didn't buy for the school zone, but then when we moved in, everyone was
Mate,
like,
you bought for the
"Rave."
swimming pool and the
Shut up.
what do you call it?
Well, when you're Jace, you just don't even look at the prices.
Oh,
so
shut
the schools,
up.
he didn't realise because the price just didn't matter.
He's got a roundabout at the front.
Yes.
I did
Like
not have a-
everything. Double
What, fountain?
story.
He's got a fountain.
I don't have a fountain.
Feature. I think they call it a feature.
What a feat. No, his is bigger than that.
Is
His
it?
is
It's a fountain.
waterfall.
Like a moat.
Think Niagara Falls in the front yard. He's got Niagara Falls out of the pool as well.
Yeah.
He's got a big waterfall
Have
out of the
you?
pool into the pool. Yeah, right down the
I haven't been
side.
invited yet.
Are you
Big,
two
though.
done?
So that'd be if it's in a catchment, that'd be really pricey.
Anyway.
Really expensive.
Anyway,
And a butler's pantry.
it's you done?
Mudroom.
No, not
About
a mud
5, but yeah, he almost
Does
has
a
a mud
mudroom,
room.
yeah.
He calls it just the front.
Anyway, the top
He's got a claw machine.
Jesus Christ. The top 100 Victorian secondary schools have been announced. Many low-cost private schools are outperforming the big private colleges.
Low-cost private schools.
Well, you know where?
You mean public?
The religious, the Christians.
Oh, because you
The
get a
Catholic
discount
schools,
if you,
the Catholic schools.
You get a discount if you pray.
The amount, like I remember, I went
do you
to
mean?
Huddy's baptism, and the priest got up and was like, "You better not be here just baptizing your kid to get into a school." And I'm like, "Absolutely not." Amen. We'll take that discount.
At which school?
Like so,
Oh, they're primary
the Catholic
school.
schools
He said, are they at a Catholic school, your boys?
at the moment. Yeah, of course, because amen.
Wow. Rich and a fraud.
No, they're.
A fraudulent rich man.
Excuse me.
Go
I
on,
used
tell
to be
your
an altar
story.
boy. All right.
Okay.
So you've been baptized?
Yeah.
Have you?
Yeah. Cop the water.
Really?
You haven't?
No.
Would you burn up on
Have
entry
you
if you
been baptised?
No.
really?
No.
Oh well, there's a
Is that
story
why is
arc
that
on the air.
shocking?
I just thought you would have been.
No.
Aren't you a godparent to someone, though?
Yeah.
Yeah, but you can be a godparent if the other godparent is baptized.
Oh, you're the faux godparent.
I
So
reckon
I
the
might
water
know.
would bounce straight off you.
You're, the,
Like I'm wearing a poncho.
you're the novelty godparent.
It's a miracle. That water just bounced straight off. So, look, the top 100 schools have come out.
What have we got? What's on the list?
Well,
Melbourne High and McRob High girls.
So the reason
that makes sense. They're selective schools.
They are. You got to pass an entry exam to get in.
Yes. They're the two smartest schools.
But they are public.
Yes.
But you got to be a smarty.
You know, you can't just live in the catchment.
No, exactly.
Yep.
Yeah, that's
very
a catch.
bright.
Where did your school end up?
Wesley Wowzers.
Got to
wet their
turn a few
trousers.
pages there.
90
I'm still turning. No, I'm still turning.
Out of 100, it gets 96. That's
good.
very good.
Glen Waverley Secondary College?
That was where
98.
I went.
That's where Clint went.
Thank you.
Well, your school rate's better than mine.
Inspirational, I must say, as a former school captain there. That must be why.
Well, I
That's
went to
higher than
school.
Brighton Grammar.
Yeah, well, I
Yeah,
mean,
it's very smart school, Glen Waverley Secondary. I went to Wesley in Glen Waverley, which was about 200 metres down the street.
Do you have to sit an entrance exam to get into
Glen Waverley?
No,
Yeah.
got to be in the catchment.
Yeah.
How do
You were
reckon
school
would've
captain,
went?
weren't you?
Thank God for the catchment.
It's good though. It's a good mix of public and private on the list.
Yeah, it is, isn't it? There's some very good public schools here in Melbourne.
There is.
McKinnon is an excellent one.
Yep. That's our little catchment. That's all.
Baldwin High is a very, very good.
Which one? Baldwin
Baldwin
and Mount
High is a
Waverley
very
and
good
Highvale?
school. Yep.
Actually, back in
Got
my
the
day,
list.
Highvale wasn't very good.
Which one's Highvale?
Right down end of High Street Road.
Oh,
Question.
I don't remember Highvale.
Glen Waverley.
Do you reckon just from asking a couple of questions you can pick whether someone is from a private
Absolutely.
or public school?
Absolutely.
Nah.
Oh,
Mate, you...
do you have a tuck shop?
Yes.
What was it called?
The cafe.
Private?
Private.
We've been through this.
No, we had a tuck shop in the primary part of the school.
Did you have a swimming pool?
Yeah.
Oh, no, we had to get on the bus to go to our... Oh, we had to get on the bus. Well, that's private.
Did you wear a pinafore as part of your school uniform?
I did.
That's
And a boater.
That's
A what?
A boater, which was like a wide brim hat, like a fedora.
Oh, my God. Looked like a bookie at the races. 13,
We just got
24, 10.
sunburned at Glen Waverley.
No hat, no play was the rule at our school.
Oh, we had one hat lost and found. You'd share it. 13, 24, 10. Let's play public or private.
What? We'll ask some questions.
Yeah,
and we've
we'll
got to
ask some
pick.
questions, and then we have to work out whether you went to a public or a
Okay.
private school. Did you get dropped off, or did you get the bus?
A mixture.
You got the bus. Oh, that's right. You did.
The Glenara 734 bus,
Yeah, right.
straight down High Street.
Did you have
Same bus as Clint.
Did you have a hall or a theatre?
We had both.
You're on the air with Jason Lauren. The top 100 schools in Victoria have dropped this morning. So it's got us playing public or private. 13, 24, 10. We'll ask a question. Then we have to work out whether you went to a public school or a private school.
All right, let's do it.
Okay.
Good morning, Joanne.
Good morning.
Joe in Bentley East this morning.
Hi, Joe.
I got a question for you.
Hi.
Where did
Yes.
you go on school camp?
Phillip Island.
Did you have a school issued bag that you had to use, like a backpack or like
good
a
question.
school
Good,
bag?
solid question.
Absolutely.
Oh, yeah.
Do I ask one as well? Did you were long socks as part of your uniform policy?
Yes,
That's-
and tights during winter.
It's
Oh, this is private for sure.
Private.
Is it private?
Yes, absolutely.
Yeah.
Well done, Joanne. That's one from one.
Tights a private
Tights,
school thing.
yeah,
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Go to Geelong now. Hello, Kath.
Hello, guys.
All right, Kath, did you have a summer uniform and a winter uniform and a sports uniform? Were they three separate things?
Yes.
Private. Private.
Well,
No.
Oh.
Glen Waverley High, we had all three.
Summer, winter, and
Summer,
sports.
winter, sport.
I went to
Really?
McRobinson Girls.
Oh,
McRob.
that doesn't really
Well,
count.
no, it's
That's
a smart public school.
It's smart.
Yeah.
You're smart. Wait,
damn
Kath,
it.
what did Kath get in her VCE?
Hang on, we'll go back and ask. Kath?
How I got into that school.
You don't know how you got in.
Oh.
What did you get? What was your score?
Oh, it was only like 60-something. It was
Oh.
terrible. Everyone else was 95. and
Yeah.
above.
Yeah, I know.
Maybe it was a numbers thing. You were just there on a quiet year.
Good on you, Kath.
Okay, here we go. Nicole, it's your time to shine.
Good morning.
I'm going to ask the first question. Did you, in terms of public transport, did you catch a tram?
No tram.
No
No tram.
Nicole, did you have a school song?
We did.
Did you do a theatre production?
I didn't, but there were theatre productions.
This is line ball here. This is line
I know,
ball.
yeah. This could go either way.
I think... Do you know the school song, Nicole?
I don't, actually. It's been far too long.
No, but I reckon it's private.
I think it's private, based purely on the suburb.
I reckon it's... Oh, yeah. Oh. I feel like private schools,
She's
you
from Melbourne.
never, ever forget the school song because they drill it into your
She's
head.
from Melbourne's Leafy East.
She did admit it's been a few years. Like she said, I've forgotten
quite
like
a
she
few.
used to know it.
Let's go private.
I reckon private
Let's go
girls'
private.
school.
We're going private, Nicole?
Yeah, I did go private.
Yeah.
Was it a girls' school, Nicole?
Girls' school,
I
yeah.
knew it.
There we go.
The girls' schools didn't know the songs as well as the co-ed schools.
There's not as many co-ed ones out there at the moment. That's all we're struggling
Isn't
with,
there?
with finding the boys.
What do you
at
mean?
School. Like there's a lot of just single
Well,
sex
you're obviously
schools.
looking at private.
No, not necessarily.
There's no public single-sex schools, I don't think.
Well, Macrob and Melbourne High.
Yeah, but they're not. They're smart schools.
Okay.
What are you saying? We're not looking at them?
No. We know the genes.
She's got me there. Hello, Josh.
Hello.
Where are you from?
Mooney Pond.
Public.
No. Hang on, stick with us, Josh.
Josh, how'd you get to school?
I play water polo.
Private! Is it?
No.
What school did you go to?
Melbourne High.
Oh, see, another smart school.
Very popular school.
What do you get in your score, Josh?
90 something.
Yeah.
90 something.
98, 99.
What are you doing now, Josh? What do you do for a living?
Just in uni
Right.
When did you graduate school?
last year.
Right.
Oh, you're only 19.
Yeah. What are you studying to do, Josh?
Science at Melbourne.
What are you doing?
Science.
Science at Melbourne University. Smart.
Hey, Joshy boy.
We didn't even understand it.
No, I was like, what? Working at Science Works? What are you?
I thought he said
How
fireman in
good's
Melbourne.
first year uni, Josh?
Oh, it's pretty good.
Do you ever go?
No.
Josh.
Let's do it every day. Your chance to win $5,000. Let's head to Clyde North, and happy birthday for yesterday, Taylor.
Hello.
G'day, guys. How are we?
We're
G'day.
good,
How
mate.
old did you turn yesterday, Taylor?
33, but I feel about 103. So,
Do you?
Know that
33
feeling, brother.
so
Come on,
young.
Know that feeling.
Who do you brag for?
mate, I'm a mad doggy supporter.
Well, you are going to love this.
You will
'cause-
know our guest quizmaster today.
Exactly. Plus, just for getting through, I'm going to chuck your family pass to the Doggies v the Bombers, May 17 at Marvel Stadium.
Oh, mate, every year we go for anniversaries. That's just icing on the cake.
Well, there you go.
good stuff.
You can
You go
grab.
to the football for your anniversary?
My missus is a mad Don supporter, so for the last, 9 years, we go every single match I've been to.
Oh,
That is love.
Yep,
that
absolutely.
is love.
Throw down in the stands. You
Jason.
get a Western Bulldogs 6-game membership for $66. Visit membership.westernbulldogs.com.au/Nova. All right, Taylor, you want to go for 5K this morning?
Let's have a crack.
Let's do it.
$5,000.
Now, I want to point out, rules are simple here. You will hear a question.
From Riley West.
You have 3 seconds to answer.
Mm-hmm.
Now, Taylor, you need to be specific with the answer, okay? You'll understand why when you hear the
Good luck.
question. Are you ready?
All right. Let's do it.
This is gettable.
I think it is.
Yeah, I remember seeing it in the news recently, actually. For $5,000.
Hi, I'm Riley West from the Western Bulldogs, and this is your $5,000 question. Where are the 2026 Winter Olympics being held?
3, 2, 1.
Melbourne.
No, not Melbourne.
Up at Mount Buller.
Oh, the bobsledding goes off here at Albert Park.
No, it's in Milan.
Milano Cortina.
Milano Cortina, which is, of course, in Italy. Milan is what
Taylor.
We've
got an ice rink.
We always say, if you don't know, guess.
I know, but, try.
Had a crack.
Yeah, you
Taylor,
had a
you had a crack.
Big fella, do you reckon they should get rid of Jamara Ugle-Hagan?
You know what? Any club that lands him, I reckon they're gonna have a good player in their hands.
He's a good player,
So
isn't
that's
he?
a yes.
Yeah, it is. Hey,
I thought they'd already done that.
Nah, he's on leave at the moment.
hey, Taylor, thanks for giving it a crack, mate. Enjoy the footy.
Thanks, guys. Appreciate it.
No worries. 5K question returns this time tomorrow, guys. Coming up next. It's one of our favourite segments.
Gee, we've not done well this morning.
We haven't. It puts you in a great mood. It is words you can't say. 13 24 10 is our number. We've all had a few shockers this morning. I actually think this is a really cool thing because we're always waiting on ambulances here in
Not
Victoria.
ambulances.
Ambulances?
Damn it.
Ambulances.
What are you waiting for?
Ambulances. Lauren Phillips had one as well.
Who Dares Wins Australia? Nail-biting reality series that tests the knowledge and nerve of the participants. Participants.
And me?
You had it one, I think.
No,
This
I've got
morning.
I've got
No,
none.
this morning.
I've
Oh, no,
got-
we just don't have it.
Thank
You did it
you.
in the 6 a.m. news. You couldn't spit something
Oh,
out.
duh, we don't use replays from the news or we'd be
No.
here all day. 13 24 10.
Top bowl that, you get 3 hours of content.
13 24 10 is our number. Is there a word you cannot say? Give us a call. In return, I got $200 Kogan vouchers up for grabs. Word you can't say coming up next here on Nova 100. Good morning.
Be very, very quiet. I'm hunting weapons. It's words you can't say. Despicable.
All right, let's do it. Words you can't say. 13 24 10 is our number. We've had some good ones in the past.
The trains go along the railway track.
Oh, the railway tracks.
The railway track.
Look, I'm a security guard and I can't say ambulance. I have to call the ambulance.
I would like a glass of cordial.
Cordial. Ambulance.
There's one rule with this. We are laughing
With you, not at you.
No, sometimes
You
I
couldn't
laugh at
say ambulance this morning either.
Ambulance.
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 Tribunal's the one we...
Tribunal.
Tribunal. Life in the tribunal?
Oh, God. I was on the phone to you the other day, Clint, and there was a word I could not say, and now I can't remember it. It was really complex. It'll come to me. 13 24 10 is our number.
Great chat.
I thought you were going to remember, and then you just looked at me blankly.
Mate, I can't remember what I did 40 minutes ago.
Lonely out on that ledge?
No, I thought Clint was going to go, yeah, it was this word, and now I'm not.
Shall we open it up?
Let's go.
Lily, good morning.
Good morning.
Have you got a word you can't say, Lily?
Yeah, I can't say calipitter.
Sorry?
Calipitter. I can't say it.
Caterpillar.
Like a creepy crawly.
Caterpillar.
Caterpillar.
How do you say it again, Lily?
Calipitter.
Yeah.
Is it a caterpillar that turns into a butterfly?
I believe it is. A caterpillar.
Can you say that? The caterpillar turns into the butterfly.
Calipitter turns into a butterfly.
That's cute.
Cute.
All right. Thanks for your call, Dale. Let's go to Mount Martha. Brooke, use your word in a sentence. Go for it.
I do not have high cholesterol.
Go on, one more time.
I do not have high cholesterol.
Cholesterol.
That's funny.
Cholesterol is kind of complicated. Far out.
Are you all right?
I'm not having a good day today.
You okay there, Dale?
Cholesterol is complicated.
Cholesterol.
Cholesterol.
All right. Let's stay down that way. Let's go to Frankston. Morning, Jess. Use your word in a sentence.
I had my ultrasound done by sonographer.
Oh, don't.
Sonographer.
Oh, yeah. Sorry?
Sonographer. That's tricky.
Sonographer. God.
The other one that's hard is the anaesthetist.
Yes.
A lot of people can't say the anaesthetist.
Sonographer.
Sonographer.
No, sonographer.
What's the one that types it out in the courtroom?
Typist.
No. Court stenographer.
Not
No.
a
No.
sonographer.
It's a stenographer
No.
as
I
well.
don't know. I'm
A
just.
sonographer is what does an ultrasound.
I think it might be the same thing, is it?
A court what?
Stenographer?
They're just a typist.
No.
Yeah.
Hang on, we're checking. Brody's checking.
The court.
Yeah, I know what you
Hang on.
mean.
Executive producer Brody.
A court typist is also known as a stenographer.
Stenographer.
Court
Is it?
stenographer.
I've never heard that.
Yeah.
Oh, good on them.
Stenographer.
They
the
type very
stenographer.
quickly.
Mm.
Don't
They
know.
do.
Yeah.
We need one of those for
I
our
used, to have
meetings.
I used to be able to do shorthand when I was a court reporter.
Oh my God. Are you actually 100?
Seriously. Well, you had to.
Shorthand?
You had to because you had to take down all the notes.
Do you write in
I
Roman
didn't
numerals for
understand.
numbers?
Oh, I don't understand what they are.
Shorthand.
Shorthand.
So what? Did every word have a short? It was like another language.
Yeah, it's another language. I forgot it.
It really
Did you
worries
learn
me.
that at school, or did you just make it up?
No, you learned it at university.
Oh, no, I got kicked out.
Yeah.
Did you ever have to talk to the judge?
Unbelievable that I was a court reporter.
Yeah,
I
did
did.
Really?
Yeah.
What would you get
May I
up and-
please the court, Your Honour?
What did you have to say?
May I please the court, Your Honour?
What does that mean?
May I speak?
And what would you say?
I would say I'd like to oppose that suppression order. We have legal representation on the way. I act on behalf of Channel 9 and my media friends, including The Age and the Herald Sun.
My media friends.
Would the Age and the Herald
That
Sun
sounds like
say,
a gang. I don't want to be.
we're not with him.
May I please the court? Is that what you have to say?
May I please the court?
Instead of can I speak in the court?
What about approaching the bench? Are you allowed to? I've seen that on Judge Judy. No, that's frowned
Oh, you can't. No, he's not. He's not a lawyer.
Right.
He's a lonely journalist with his media friends in the corner. On behalf of my media friends,
Would you in the Age?
Well, it's
go
a
out
stalling tactic, and then you wait for the lawyer to come and do his thing or her thing.
What would the lawyer do? May I please the court, Your Honour?
Yeah, 100%. Further to Clint Stanaway's application.
Oh my! We must go and watch you in action one day.
absolutely. Let's go to Berwick. Morning, Maddie.
Hi.
Hello. How old are you?
I'm 13.
Can you use your word in a sentence?
I don't like bibliography.
Sorry?
Wow.
I don't like bibliography.
Okay, she doesn't like...
It's that science term in school. My teacher always says it.
Biography?
Or bibliography?
Biology.
The second one, that
bibliography.
guy said.
That guy.
The second one, that
What the
guy
court
said.
reporter said.
What is it? Bibliography?
A bibliography. You know your bibliography at the end of your assignment where you list your references and
everyone you
all that sort of
plagiarise.
stuff. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. That got you out of getting done for plagiarism because you're like, no, it's in the bibliography.
Anyway, more of this with Jace Lauren and that
guy.
The Met Gala.
Met Gala. Met Gala,
This
Monday
is,
in America.
Is this the night put on by the lady that has the stack
Anna
hat
Wintour.
hair?
Anna Wintour.
Yeah, her
the
hair looks
editor
like
of
a
Vogue.
stack hat helmet.
Lewis Hamilton is the chair this year. He looks amazing.
Is she fashionable, Anna Wintour?
Oh, yeah.
Is she, though?
Yeah.
She just
Guys, Rihanna, bad girl
She's
Riri,
gotta
has
get a
just
new
turned up to the
haircut.
Carlisle Hotel, and the story goes that she has a baby on the way.
Does she?
Really?
Riri. With a
Hang
bun
on, you
in
were
the
drinking
oven.
with her on New Year's Eve, weren't you?
Yes. That was 5 months ago.
Maybe that's why she said
maybe
no.
it was that night. Maybe they might call
Now,
it.
one of my favourite things
She's
we did
announced she is
last year
pregnant. Rihanna and ASAP Rocky, another baby on the way.
was you and I talking about all the fashion.
Oh, we did the fashion review. we
Because
should do
some
that
of it is-
tomorrow.
this is Diana
Ross has arrived
Now
with like
she's an angel
a
with
feather halo.
with a big train. Now that train, look at that.
That looks like spotlight vomited on her.
Yeah.
It's a lot of feathers and glue there.
Yeah, I'll tell you who looks the best so far.
Who?
In my humble opinion.
Yeah.
She doesn't get it wrong very often. Zendaya. She's an
Oh,
all
I
white.
love
She's got
Zendaya.
like a 3-piece
Yeah,
suit with a
good on her.
white bow tie and a white top hat. And you watch how many people pull that look out for Derby Day.
I love a girl in a suit.
Yeah.
Okay, he's up, big boy.
What? I'm just saying. Like,
No, I do think women look great.
Yeah.
I love a power suit.
Oh, he's up.
Do you when you wear your suit, do you have a shirt on underneath, or do you just go raw dog?
Me or Jace?
Jace.
No, because it's a real thing for chicks to do nothing.
Yeah, I
and
know,
just
but
the
nude
buttoned up
suit.
blazer.
But these would need a lot of tape, so I opt for a
Yours?
shirt.
Your boobs?
Yeah, I opt for a shirt. Hey, guys.
Anyway, we'll keep an eye on the Met Gala, but Zendaya wins for
Do
me
they
so
change
far.
outfits inside? Because
I
there's
think
a lot
sometimes
to carry with you.
They do the red
Yeah.
carpet. Remember Kim Kardashian famously wore the Marilyn Monroe beaded dress.
That's
that was
right,
like
she did too.
Archival, and people were
So-
outraged, and she had to get her ribs taken out to squeeze into or some such
yeah.
thing.
So,
And then they take it off when they sit down for dinner so they don't ruin.
like
the
Diana
outfit.
Ross, she'd have Velcro, so she just.
Well, I think it'd be a full costume change.
Oh, would it?
I don't think she'd be ripping it off like
What about
a-
those the press stud type thing?
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe.
You don't want to be spilling the beef or the
Let me
chicken
just
on that.
text.
Oh, on the white.
No,
I'll just
I
text
know.
Diana Ross and check.
Can you?
Yeah, I'll
right.
just shoot her a text.
She'd have
I
the
wonder what
large.
she's doing these days.
Well, I met
still
her
singing?
son recently.
Singing?
And I met
You meet
Diana
some
Ross.
random.
I know.
You
What
meet
about that?
just like. We're talking about Rihanna a second ago, right? You're in a bar in New York at New Year's Eve, and Rihanna's drinking next to you, and then you just go, "Oh, I met Diana Ross's
His
son."
friends are friends, and we were at the bar, and he started singing, and I started singing along. My friend said, "No, you should stop. He can actually
Oh, he
really
can sing,
sing."
can he?
And I was like, "Well, why is he such a good singer?" And they said, "Oh, it's Diana Ross's son." And I was like, "Well, that'll do it."
Well, his mum's an angel.
I was like, yeah,
so
well-
he's got a voice of an angel.
I'm Big Liz's daughter, and let me tell you, I inherited her voice, and that ain't a good thing. But off you go. Over to you.
I love you. Call your mum Big Liz.
Anyway, I'll text him and see if his mum's dress has press
See if he
studs
wants
on
to
it.
come on for a chat.
Hey, coming up next, something very embarrassing we need to admit. Eminem and, mum-to-be yet again, Rihanna, just announced this morning. Baby on the way.
Well, she's turned up pre-Met Gala with a baby belly.
Well, that's a plus one.
I'm loving the Met Gala outfits.
Oh, that'll be you too. You know what?
Tomorrow.
Diana Ross looks like she's got the most outrageous so far. Zendaya is winning for me. Lewis Hamilton looks good too. He's the co-chair
What's
this
the
year.
theme? Like
What's the
black
co-chair?
something?
Black
touch of silver or something?
No, well, they're all in white.
Superheroes
Are
and
they?
villains.
Hang on, that's a live Google.
Okay.
Yeah, it's a live Google.
Stand by.
Met Gala theme 2025
Standing by.
is
Enthralling radio.
It
I'm
is
sorry about this.
super fine tailoring black style.
Yes.
This style takes
Superfine,
classic European menswear and makes it its own.
Question.
Black style.
You'd be a tux guy.
I'm a tux guy.
Is a tux where there's like that different colour black down the leg of the
buttons.
pants?
Oh, sorry,
Like there's
that.
like a strip?
No, a tux is just...
But have you seen the strip on the
Yeah, I've
pants?
seen
The
it.
silk.
Yeah.
Oh, that's very formal.
Is that very formal?
Stunning
Yeah, right.
black tie. I love a man in black tie.
Where do we sit on
Bow
like, you know,
tie.
when the bow
Oh.
tie's undone? Looks like
it's sexy.
Yeah.
Depends how attractive you are.
Gotcha.
Some men should keep it done up.
Can you do that with a clip bow tie? You just
No.
don't, no, it has to
Get
be
it off. A man in a black...
Whoa.
No. Like if you're going to undo your top
Keep
button,
it on.
you've got to take it off.
Gotcha.
Look, where's my Paul in a black tie? He looks great in a suit.
Well,
Like,
it's radio. People can't
handsome.
say, oh, yes. Handsome. Yeah, if you look at your radio, you can see what we're talking about. That's it. We're getting out of
you
here.
know what? Thank God we're getting out of here because I've had it up to here with you today.
I know what.
He's
Pussy's bow.
He's been
Paul's
talking
bow.
about. He's been talking about things all morning that people can't see. I show you one picture of my handsome fiance, and just because you don't look as good in a black tie,
I do not.
Do you even own a black tie outfit, like the full bow tie tuxedo?
I've got a
Ginger
black
men
suit.
don't look
Not
good in.
the same.
Not the same? Can't I just wear like a...
No,
No.
cummerbund. You're a cummerbund guy.
What's the thing that holds the gut in?
The
Is that the key?
cummerbund. That's you. Like in Dumb and Dumber. The
Yes,
boat. You really don't know
yes.
where that's.
We didn't even talk about it today. Do you know there was an earthquake last night?
Where? What?
Yes.
Where was the earthquake?
Kilsyth. 2.7 on the Richter scale.
Oh, that doesn't count. I sneeze and there's a bigger earthquake.
Yeah. Unless it hits threes, it doesn't get airtime on this show.
Nah.
Hey, that is it. We are out of here, guys. Have a great day. Aaron Rich is in next.
Hey,
Yep.
it's 26 degrees and sunny in
I know.
Melbourne. Let's go do some sun dancing. Look at that.
We walk the
Sun
town.
dancing.
Let's go walk the town.
Walk the town.
Sun dancing.
What's the
walking.
sun dance?
I don't know, just dancing in the sun.
See you tomorrow, everyone. Bye.
Jason Lauren.
Jason Lauren. Wake up feeling good. Follow them on the socials.